members of the Fourth Estate.
As the government continues to expedite measures to aid the flood victims across the country, government spokesperson Isaac Mwaura has now confirmed that 6 more lives have been lost to the floods. With over 130,000 households now displaced, the government has issued a warning alert to Kenyans living around major dams, citing an overflow of water levels.
We deeply regret to announce the tragic loss of an additional 6 lives in the last 12 hours, bringing the total to 76 persons. The government sends its sincere condolences to their families and loved ones. 29 Kenyans have been injured and 19 missing persons have been reported. And Nairobi is currently experiencing the highest impact with a significant death toll of 32 Kenyans and 16,909 households displaced.
Mwaura further says that all 47 counties are now at risk of the flash floods, with Nairobi County now listed as the hardest hit.
Especially in the Rift Valley, Highlands, west and east of the Rift Valley, including the Nairobi area, southeast lowlands, Lake Victoria Basin, and the coastal region. Residents in all of the mentioned areas are advised to be on the lookout for potential floods, flash floods, and poor visibility.
The government has begun assessing the damage in infrastructure, even as Parliament has been tasked to fast-track the enactment of the Disaster Management Bill.
Sections of various roads that have been affected across the country, including 10 kilometers of the Modogashe-Abaswein Road, 15 kilometers of the Modika-Dab Road, 1 kilometer of the North Hor-Kalacha Road, 10 kilometers of the Namanga-Amboseli Road, 20 kilometers of the Isinya-Konza Road, 20 kilometers of the Kamukuru-El Nagata Road, 20 kilometers of the El Nagata-Kajiado Road, and 3 kilometers of the Oltepesi-Magadi Road, with the framework contractors currently on site.
Meanwhile, Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua has assured flood victims of the government's support in form of distribution of food and non-food items. Speaking during a fundraising event at Nyayo Stadium in Nairobi today, Gachagua has called on Kenyans to practice caution as more rains are expected to hit across the country.
Nimeona kwa video watu wiko na lori wamejaa. Wanaona gari ingine pelekwa na maji, wanarudi hiyo lori wanaigiza ndani ya maji. Lazima kila mtu ajichunge. Serikali haiwezi kuja ikuchunge kwako nyumbani. Lazima wewe mwenyewe ujue ya kwamba uko na maisha yako ya kuchunga na uko na familia. Don't compete with nature. Don't dare nature. Itakuumiza.
This comes even as the World Vision Humanitarian Agency today delivered a cash transfer worth 10.3 million shillings to 1,000 affected households in Mathare North constituency.
Today we are here to do what we call the first wave of the response, where we are giving 10,000 shillings per household. Initially we start with about 189 households, but our plan is to keep on expanding as we go along. The initial one is 1,000 households, but we keep on as the resources come our way.
Because we are looking to raise 2.2 million USD to be able to attend to 85,000 lives and 14,000 households.
The outreach program now targets to reach more than 80,000 households affected by the floods across all counties.
Tuliadhirika sana. Na ninaomba Mungu kwa sababu mmekuja kutusaidia. Mungu asitishe hizo baraka kumtusaidia mpaka tutoke mahali hapa. Tulipoteza kila kitu.
Gertrude Burgei, K24, Nairobi.